Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
At the 35-yard line.
Captain.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Bombers. Olay.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He's still going at the 30. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now give left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Behind. Captain. 11. Motion. Mike 44. Olay. Bombers.
Nix from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1st down, here's Darks. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running this one left. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Dart gonna go for it on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's gonna go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have second down behind the sticks. They fake the handoff. Now Nix finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Nix. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Captain. Hold a second. Away.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Escapes the defender, and that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for him. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast.
Giants, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, New York.
Throwing on first down. It starts. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. And dose of the hurry up here.
16 more yards. That's another Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mile High in just a moment. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the gun, Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down.
From the red zone now. Has it at the 7. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Giants first down. First and goal, Giants.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. Set, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Dart out of the shotgun. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 1-score game before halftime. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game.
Giants 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Line it, Joe.
Nix. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Man's around him, he's got space. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime.
Hey, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Giants 7.
kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. On play action with Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you see the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Captain. Bombers.
Nix with it on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds Brown right side. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Motion. Hey! Captain. Bombers. Away!
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Captain.
On third down, here's Nix. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's out of bounds, up across the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Darts back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
We've set it downs from the 37. On first down, here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Dart going to throw again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Third down run from Junkins. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Offensive line fast.
That's another Giants first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw left side finds Johnson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Levis with a point after. And the Giants get it back to within 6.
Giants 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Dive play straight ahead. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting runs like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, motion. Captain. Ole. Joe.
Nix from the gun. Has his man. It's Dobbs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Bombers. Ole.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 20-yard line.
Hey! Captain.
Here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Hey, motion. Ole. Joe.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They hand this one off. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He hands it off. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darts out of the shotgun. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Broncos. This is out at least a few yards behind the line. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question. And that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. With a quick pass out line. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Broncos. They forced this 4th down.
Complete to Malik Neighbors. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
The line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Shanahan. Wait for it.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Ready. 180. Bombers.
3rd and long for Nix. Hits him on the out route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Olay. Ready. Olay. Captain.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready. 180.
They'll try and punch it in. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos about to move to 12-0 on the season. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Pull out! Hold on, set! Kill! Ready! Chill.
He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
Giants 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Weeks away from 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you've got to get people to the 2nd level. That is teaching tape.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Number 14, St. Brown. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Put the body on the line for his team. So it's a win for the Broncos. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to